Hello, hello, hello. Starting soon. All right. Hope you can hear me very, very clear and everything's clean. All right. Cool. Let me just set up everything. Hello, hello, hello. I hope everything is all right. The camera is good. Let me check because this is my first time on YouTube live stream. All right. So until today, I was trying to stream on Twitch, but I decided I would like to try with YouTube, just because it's very simple. Just because I'm focusing a lot on my channel here on YouTube, so I would like to try not only in my own native language, but in English as well. So today's live stream will be. It won't be long. It won't be long. Okay, I just want to test some things, and I would like to just record this live, post it later on my channel, and yeah, and so you can watch it later, and also so I can watch it, because this is very important, and I can see what's going on, what's happening, and how it looks like. So yeah, my first live on my actual YouTube channel. Um, for now, I was only recording the videos, and I was talking to you, to all of you people, through my videos, from my shorts, from my tutorials, and through the videos where I was talking about some dense aspects, and excuse for if I'm gonna be making some mistakes, because as I told you, the English is not my first language, but I try my best to actually not make a lot of mistakes. All right. So today, as I told you, I would like to try this thing. Before I'm gonna jump into the very, very long live stream, I would like to test everything out and also have something from it. So yeah, as you can see in the title, I would like to tell you a little bit more about why you feel stiff and how to unlock your groove. And I don't want to be a mentor or the master, all right? I just want to share with you my experience and my perspective on some things, because I was struggling a lot for many years. I was struggling a lot with my mindset, but also with um, you know how to actually find a real me inside the dance, and yeah, not to copy anyone, not to be trapped in some um yeah, whatever, you understand probably. So I prepared something for myself just to not forget about anything. I just want to make sure everything will be good. Okay, so the title, why you feel stiff and how to unlock your groove. Okay, this is the biggest wall, every one of the biggest wall, that every freestyle dancer hit. So the physical stiffness, and it's not only about you know physical aspect, but I'm gonna explain it to you a little bit further. Um, let's let's visualize this scenario. Okay, we are in our room, we're dancing, everything is going very, very smooth, everything is perfect. Okay, we dance like a beast. All right, and for now, sorry, so we see this picture. Okay, so we are in our room, we dance like a beast, and everything is great, it's going smooth. But now we have another scenario where we are performing, or we are doing the battle. All right, and suddenly we are so stiff, our body is heavy. Okay, um sorry, yeah, I need to just I need to just turn off everything what is distracting me because I got so many notifications. But yeah, I'll carry on. So we are on the stage during the battle, or we are recording a video, and our joints, they are suddenly stiff, tensed, and yeah, we cannot just let it go. We cannot just um make ourselves loose. All right. So this is the scenario, the second scenario. So the stiffness is not a lack of talent, or it's not only the physical thing. Okay, it's also has a lot of in common with brain lock, and I'm gonna tell you why. So the concept is very simple. So the main reason why we are stiff is because we are trying to be some kind of the spectators and the dancers, the performers at the same performances. Oh my god, performancers at the same time. All right. So when we are dancing, um, we have to be locked in. We have to be focused on what we are doing. We have to be focused on the present moment. All right. We don't we don't have to, or I would say we cannot be too focused because we cannot overthink about what we are doing, but we have to be present in the moment. But as I told you before, the moment we are trying to be spectator and the performer at the same time, we are kind of just disconnecting from ourselves, right? And suddenly we are trying to watch ourselves instead of staying focused, staying present, and just express ourselves. All right. So it's the same like we are in the studio, right? And we have the mirror. We see ourselves in the mirror, our reflection, okay? And don't get me wrong, mirrors are good. So when we are trained and we are using the mirrors, they are good. They are very good. They are very helpful. We can actually see a lot of like details, We can correct something, we can change something, but we actually see ourselves. But on the second hand, okay, they are not that good. Also because we focus too much on the visual aspect of how it looks like. So instead of checking insights, okay, on how we feel, how the certain move or how our dance is feeling, or how we feel our dance, we are focusing too much on the visual aspect of it. So when we look ourselves, we don't focus on our feeling. Okay. What happened next is if our let's picture another scenario. So we dance on the stage or in the room, but we have to dance with the mirror behind us, so we don't see ourselves, we don't see our reflection. What happened then? Okay, it's very simple. Just imagine that if I'm training and I'm watching myself all the time, all right, and I see my reflection all the time, and I don't focus on my feeling, but I only focus on the visual aspect and on this how it looks in the mirror. If later I'm gonna be dancing, I'm not gonna be able to identify um, my feeling, but also how my movement is feeling. All right. So for example, I'm doing some move, right? Let's say I'm gonna be doing this or this simple move, okay? Simple line or whatever. But the problem is if I watch myself in the mirror and I do this, I see it. It's good, okay? I see it, but I don't focus on how I feel. But then what happens next is when I don't have the mirror and I do again this, I'm not sure if I made the same move, okay? And also I'm not sure if um if this move, yeah, actually I said it, like I'm not sure if I made the same movement, all right? Also, the confidence. The confidence, it's very very um it's linked to yeah, the confidence is linked to stiffness, all right? Because if I'm not confident enough, I'm not going to be trusting myself and I'm going to be stiff. Chances are I'm going to be stiff because the confidence is not only one factor that it's, you know, making us too stiff, too tensed, but it's chances are I'm going to be stiff, I'm going to be tense. The yeah, it's it's pro oh my god, it's possible. Sorry. So the next scenario, okay, if I'm training with the mirror, but then I'm also training without the mirror, and I'm focusing on the feeling, whether I'm dancing with the mirror or without the mirror, but still I'm focusing on the feeling and how my body is feeling when I'm doing a certain move, it's better for me, okay? It's better for me because then when I'm dancing and when I do some moves, when I do some combos, it's easier for me to identify the feeling. So if I was doing some move, doing some combo in the dance studio when I was practicing, and I identify the feeling, I save that feeling in my body, all right? Then I can replicate it when I'm dancing for real, like I'm performing on, I'm in a battle. So it's easier for me to replicate it because I created some kind of anchor, some kind of hook, okay? And now I can bring myself back to that feeling in the studio. So focusing on the feeling is the one thing I do to actually work um, on this topic, which is being too stiff. What's next? Next, if I know the feeling, okay, if I know the feeling of the movement I'm doing or the combo or overall of my dance, my confidence is boosting, okay? And if my confidence is boosting, then during the performance or the battle or whatever the situation, um, I'm not tensing too much because I don't have to set up my mind and my body into some kind of defending mode, all right? Because yeah, that's what our body and what our mind is doing like all the time. If we are afraid of something or we are not feeling comfortable enough or we are not feeling good or we are not confident, our body and our mind is setting up, putting us in defending mode, all right? And then it's very 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 easy to actually being too tense, too stiff, and our body is not very very responsive. So even if we have a big trust and even if we have a big good control in our body with doing some stuff, the body will not be responsive, okay? So whenever we're gonna do, the body will just say no, okay? Mostly like body and our brain, okay? So yeah, as I told you, like when your brain senses social danger, the fear of looking stupid, it activates your fight or flight response. This is something I just note for myself to not forget. So your muscle tighten to protect your core. You aren't stiff because you're a bad dancer, but you're stiff because your brain is trying to protect you from embarrassment. All right. So this is something that we, if we understand earlier, it's easier for us as a dancers. Okay, because yeah, dance with your soul. Exactly, exactly. Daniel. I'm sorry. Your nickname is very, very hard. But dance with your soul, exactly. Um, we can say it, dance with your soul. It's very sorry. It's very easy to say, but it's truth. And when I was younger, I was really afraid to actually dance with my soul, to actually express myself, you know? Why? Because this is something I just told you, like, I'm sorry, told you all 2 minutes ago. I was afraid of embarrassment, you know? I was afraid of stand out. I was afraid to show up myself. I was afraid to express myself. I wanted to fit into some, the bracket. So there were some dancers I was maybe admire, or I thought they are very, very good. And I tried to fit in some kind of, community bracket or whatever. All right. What I told you before also, the fix for that, and this is something I did, is switching from external focus, which is visual focus, okay, to internal, which is feeling. Stop thinking, how do I look? And more like start asking, how do I feel when I do this or that? Okay. How do I feel when I'm going on the ground? How do I feel when I'm switching my balance from one leg to another? How do I feel when I'm just using my hands more and more and more? How do I feel when I touch my body in in a certain points? This is very important. And then after asking all of these questions, and after if I find answers, I can start go even further. Okay, but still, don't get me wrong, mirrors and the visual aspect is very important, because if you want to work on the details, on quality, okay, it's very, very good. But for me, more important is feeling. And yeah, and this would actually help me a lot. Cool. So I just note down the exercise I was using, one of those exercise, and yeah, I would like to just share it. Mm, I'll, there are, if I remember, if I'm not mistaken, three things I made to help myself focus a little bit more, and it's uh, my teacher just taught me this, and one of those options was closing my eyes. Okay, dancing with eyes closed. This really helped me to focus more on my internal feeling rather than external visual aspect of dance. Okay, so whenever I had a problem to actually connect with the music or connect with myself, in that case, I was closing my eyes and I was trying to dance with my eyes closed. All right. So when you close your eyes, it's helping you actually to feel what you're doing much more. And that's truth. Try it for yourself. Close your eyes for 30 seconds and try to move. Okay, just put the music on the speaker, try to move, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna feel more. You're gonna feel more what's happening with your body, what's happening in a certain point of your body, in the certain areas. Okay, in your legs, hands, and everything. You're gonna just feel better how your weight is shifting. Okay, how your balance is working. And at the beginning it might be very hard, but trust me, it's worth it. It's very worth it to try, because yeah, you're gonna kill the visual judgment, uh and you're gonna feel and focus more on the feeling. It's very, very simple exercise, but I'm using this sometimes even today to help myself connect with myself. Okay, if I have a bad day or something. there's another thing, like a common mistake is thinking that dancers, like the common mistakes that dancers are doing, the second common mistake is that they mistake the power with tightness. Okay, so the beginners squeeze their fists, okay, their neck, their core, they squeeze everything because they think if they're gonna tense up the muscles, okay, if they're gonna tense, they're gonna have more power in their movement, which is not truth, because actually the more you're relaxed, the more responsive and the more control you have on your body. So when we are dancing, we want to do two things: breathing, okay, we want to breathe, and we want to be stay as much relaxed as we can. And if we have to, if we need, we're just tensing our muscles at the exact moment that we need to. Just tense and relax, okay? Um, yeah, and the popping dancers are the best example of this, all right? Because yeah, because they are tensing their muscles, but actually they are relaxing, okay? So the pop is not tensing, but the art of relaxing, how fast you can relax your muscle, and that's it. So this is the very, very common mistake, the second common mistakes. So if you have a little bit more experience and you are a little bit more experienced dancer, you know that we use the selective tension. As I told you, our body might be strong, the core, neck, okay, the hands, the legs, wrists, everything. But it's just because we are practicing a lot to stay completely loose, stay completely relaxed. But when there is need, we can be we can hit with an impact in just a moment. Okay, and of course it's require a lot of body awareness, I would say. Yeah, the body awareness. But this is something that it's really, really helpful to work on our stiffness slash um tense, being too tensed. All right, I hope everything is clear what I'm saying. But yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. The fix. All right, there is a very common way or idea to actually do. Exactly, Danny Arnold. The muscles have to relax so it can contract to actions. Exactly. So the more we stay relaxed, the the more possibilities we have. We have more time to contract when we need the action. All right. This is exactly what you said. Thank you for saying this. All right. The fix. I know that many people know, especially now on Instagram, we see um, the concept called the 30% rule, something like this. 30% rule, yeah. And I was using this concept as well some time ago when I was practicing. But I would say that this fix can go even to 10%, the 10% rule. So if you want to practice your moves, practice your dance in a 10% power, all right? Move softly, move slow, or move just very gentle, okay? Just don't hit everything. Just use the 10% of your power, okay? This can help you, and actually will help you, to relax, okay? Because you need to use only 10% of your power. So even if you are grooving, you are bouncing, just imagine that you have to bounce now in a 10% of your power, in a 10% of your energy. So you have to go down with your energy. And this can help you actually to relax, okay? To not be too stiff, and just wait for the exact moment when you need to contract your muscle, when you want to use them on purpose, when you want to use them, okay? But when you want to use them, not when your body is just throwing around, okay, and just tensing, contracting, and everything. So this is something I do as well. Sometimes when I cannot relax because, for example, I'm really tired, let's say, and I'm traveling a lot, but the next day I'm trying to practice and I'm really tensing. I'm really tensed. I'm really stiff. I don't try to stretch, okay? I just try to breathe and I just try to relax during during dancing, during yeah, when I'm dancing, okay? So I'm breathing, I'm just using 10% of my power and I'm just not adding additional stiffness to it. I'm just gonna I just flow with it, and yeah, that's it. This is something I also use, so it's kind of like an exercise number two from myself, from my experience, but I call it the 10% rule, which is very similar to the 30% rule, which I told you is very popular right now on Instagram and everywhere else. All right. Uh, I just reading my notes. If I didn't forget about anything, just let me check it. Yeah, it's good. All right. Another thing, another concept is stiffness comes from trying to control the music instead of reacting to it. So sometimes we are trying to hit the beat like a target, okay? Or saying differently, sometimes people trying to do the mythical beat kill and murder the music. But I'm gonna say something very popular, like Buddha Stretch said it once. Buddha Stretch is an OG of hip hop. He said, "Why do you want to murder the music when the music is needed and is beautiful enough?" So don't kill the beat, don't murder the music, okay? But let's focus on this. I'm gonna just repeat it once again. Stiffness comes from trying to control the music instead of reacting to it. And we are trying hit the music, hit the beat like a target, all right? So the fix for this is stop trying to hit the beat, okay? We don't have to hit every single beat that we hear in the music. It's crazy why people are doing this. I know it looks spectacular, okay? It looks spectacular. We see a lot of dancers like hitting the beat. We see a lot of dancers that having a crazy musicality, but the musicality is not only about hitting the beat, okay? This is only one aspect of it, that we can actually hit the beat. I would say this is more about timing and precision than actually killing the music, all right? But just this alone, just this is making us stiff as well, because we are focusing on killing the beat, that we are just waiting for it to come, and we are just setting up our dance, our body, our response to the beat that is coming. And instead of dancing, like really dancing, like Danny Arnold said, dance with our soul. So instead of that, of just dancing with our soul, we're just waiting for the beat to come so we can murder it. Okay? This is crazy. To me, this is pointless. And oh my god. Yeah, sorry. Exactly. Uh what I always do, and I would like to add on top of it, is that I letting the music be the boss, be the leader, and I'm letting the music guiding me. This is what I do, and this is um, what I actually feel. So even if I don't do some crazy round, either in the studio or in the battle or in the, I don't know, the stage, on the stage, it's okay. It's okay. It was the best round I could do at that moment, and for me it's okay. Okay, but I'm learning myself to be okay and accept everything and trust my body. But I let the music be the leader. So instead of tensing myself, instead of stressing myself, stressing my body and my muscles, instead of stressing them and making them tense, stiff, I'm just letting the music be the boss. I'm just letting the music be the guide, and I'm just flowing with it and reacting to the music and what music is bringing me. All right. So yeah, so this is what I think like is very, very important. We don't attack the music, we don't attack the beat, we just flow with it, and we are making connection with it. Dance to the rhythm, Danny Arnold. Dance to the rhythm. Yes, exactly. Dancing to the rhythm, to the basic rhythm, and then after, when we have the connection, we can create our own rhythm on top of the basic rhythm, or we can react to what the music is bringing to us. This is the way, I think, because even if we watch the top dancers, okay, who are very, let's say, famous for beat killing, they are just reacting to the music. They are not just killing the music, they are not attacking the music, they reacting to the music, what the music is bringing. Okay, no matter the dancer, they're not going to be attacking the music, they're going to be reacting to the music, and they're going to be responding to it naturally, very naturally. Okay, because yeah, once again, if we hit, we attack. If we respond, we just create an awareness about it, we create a connection, and we flow with it. So our body is very loose and it's ready. And even if we skip some part of the music, some sound, some, I don't know, beat, it's okay, because we're gonna be still in the music and in the beat. Okay, because like you said, we dance to the rhythm, and then if we need, we can just jump off for a second, create our own rhythm. All right, we can go back to the basic rhythm, or we can react on more things that are coming with the music. All right, so yeah, so this is like I would say dance is very interesting, not because just because of the visual aspect, the dance aspect, but in fact, if we want to all the time like progress, we have to get know better ourselves as a human being and as a dancers. Okay, so I always say to my students that me as a person, the person I am, it's it reflects in my dance. Okay, it reflects in my dance. So whatever I do in my daily life, it reflects in my dance. Dance is a lifestyle. So if I want to progress in dance, I need to look up for the solutions outside the dance as well. And here is the example how I'm looking up the answers for some things. Sorry. I don't only do the dancing and I don't only think about dancing, but I also think about stuff outside and around me. Okay, and even if stiffness in dance, we could think that this is only about physical aspect. Okay, it's not, because if we are not going to focus on ourselves and we are not going to look up in ourselves, it's really hard to actually get I don't want to get I don't want to say get rid of it, but I want to say learn how to manage this. Okay, because There are, for sure, there are situations that being stiff or too tensed is helping, okay? Because this is our natural response, the body natural response. But in this case, when we are dancing, we don't want to be too stiff, all right? So stiffness, the big part in stiffness is mental. This is like a mental lock. Okay, so if we switch from the external visual factor to internal feeling, we can change a lot, like mastering the 10% rule when we need to just chill out and we need to use it on our advantage. Also, we can use it to chill out and make a round, make the introduction to our round in the 10% rule. But also it can help us to connect with the music better. Okay, so we don't have to think about the music, but we can listen to the music, connect to the music, and use the 10% rule to establish the tone of our round of our dance. So I hope maybe some of you can find something very valuable from this. Um, this live will be public on my channel, but also I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna see how it looks like, but it will be public on my channel. But before I finish, if there are any questions, I'm more happy to actually have a conversation with you. Just feel free to write a comment like Danny Arnold. Thank you so much, man. Um yeah, I hope you're a man. Sorry. Feel free. And I would like to show you something. One of my favorite battles, and more like it's not a battle actually, it's a conversation. But I would like to show you this because I showed it and I was just analyzing this on my Twitch a month ago. Um, as I told you at the beginning, not maybe not everyone just hear that, but I was trying to do some Twitch live stream in my native language, which is Polish, because I'm from Poland. But then I was like thinking a lot, and I decided I'm gonna do live streams on YouTube because I'm focusing a lot on my channel, and I'm really, really happy that I actually have 2,500 subscribers already. Some people are very active in the comments and they are watching my content. So I would like to connect with those people and with the new people that are coming, and maybe some new people. Yeah, get to know you better, guys, because yeah, this is something why I'm doing this. I'm just sharing my perspective, sharing my experience, not to coach you, not to be your mentor, not to be a teacher, but actually, I know that for some of you, my perspective, my experience, my tools, they're going to be working. Not for everyone, that's normal. But even if something that I do don't work for you, like precisely, it's very easy to actually take something, all right? You can take something from me, adjust, customize, and just put it into your dance. And suddenly you are creating something new for yourself just from the thing that you found in some random guy in a other part of the globe, okay? But yeah, let's get back to it. Before I finish, I would like to show you this conversation, all right? This conversation, one of my favorite. I was already analyzing this, but yes, let me just show you this. Ah la la. Let me just change this scene, okay? And we're gonna watch that. We're gonna watch that together. It's very, I would say it's very long because it's 15 minutes, but I would like to watch 4 rounds, 2 rounds and 2 rounds, and then we decide. Thanks for that. I'm a learner on this type of dance. Thank you. Really, really, really thank you. Because it's because of the people like you. I'm just, you know, I'm not only doing this for you, because for you guys, because this is something that is helping me to establish the knowledge in my head and in myself better when I'm just recording the videos and I'm just sharing. Also, I have my own students, so it's helping me. But the big factor that I'm doing this is the people like you, Donnie Arnold. So thank you so much. And even, you know, having the possibility and to talk with you like this, okay, that I can actually say something to you and read the message from you, it's a lot. It's really a lot. Yeah. So yeah, let me just show you this. Bam bam. Ah. Hold on. Because I need to. Yes, I got it. It's from Ragnarok. Okay. And the battle, it's Nico versus Dexter. And yeah, it's from 2025. So 1 year, May. And I would like to show you 2 rounds from Nico and 2 rounds from Dexter, where you can actually see that the stiffness is not existing in these rounds. Okay. Even when they are sometimes doing something on the ground, when they are doing some floor work or some very impactful moves, it not existing here. All right, let's watch it. If the music will not be too loud or will be too loud, please let me know. Dexter is crazy, you know. And I'm gonna say something that some people, more experienced people, gonna understand. Dancers like Dexter, they are extremely dangerous because they got so much experience and also they've got so much confidence in what they are doing that sometimes for some people they are not doing a lot, but in fact they are not doing a lot, maybe, okay. um all right, they are not doing maybe a lot, but actually this is very and also very mature. Okay, so let's go. Look how he's moving. I can say like already that the stiffness is not existing here. Donny Arnold, I see. Yes, it's it's very visible, you know, like he's just not attacking the music, but he's just having fun. He's just playing with the music. At the same time, he's staying in the beat, on the beat, on the music, in the music, okay? And yeah, he's like I said, the most important thing, he's not attacking the music, okay? He's not bombing the music with the movement, the combo. Nah. He's just having fun. He's focused. Yeah, we can clearly see that he's focused, but he's not too focused. He's not overthinking. He's just present when in what he's doing. And actually, you can see that this is a playground for him. Okay, in this form, even if it's a battle, it's a playground. Let's go. He's taking his time, as you can see. Okay, this is another thing I would like to add. And now the very important thing, why I said before that this is not a battle, but the more like conversation, conversation between both of them. Okay, because let me just move the window. Oh no. I'm just gonna move this here because I want you to see everything. All right. Ah, shit. All right. This is gonna stay. All right. So basically, I said it before that this is more like a conversation. All right, because you can clearly see that they are responding one to each other. Okay, so they are not battling. Dexter is setting up some sort of, I would say, tone for the battle, for the conversation. Sorry, but now Nico gonna answer on that. Okay, so he's not gonna be answering in a battle way. He's gonna be answering like in the conversation way. So answering for his arguments. He gonna present his own arguments. Then Dexter will respond. Nico gonna make it a little bit, higher, like the note. But yeah, let's stay here. Let's watch it now. Dexter set up the tone. Now Nico is answering in the conversation way, not in a battle way. Let's go. And sorry, last thing, to actually clarify this, you're gonna see that why I'm saying that he gonna answer in a more like conversational conversation way rather than the battle way, because he's also doing some follow-ups to the movement that Dexter did. So Nico gonna respond with the follow-ups, okay, on what he did. Let's go. Let's go. I'm walking this record, but that's swirl with that's swirl with it strong, so that's swirl with it strong, so that's swirl with it strong, so that's swirl with it strong. I walk with a swag, I speak humble in the world with a strong survivor. I walk with a swagger, but I speak humble in the world with a strong survivor. I walk with a swag, I speak humble in the world with a strong survivor. I walk with a swagger, but I speak world with a strong survivor. 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 I walk with a swag, I speak humble in the world with a strong survivor. I walk with a swagger, but I speak humble in the world with a strong survivor. I walk with a swag. 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 I walk with a swag, I speak humble in the world with a strong survivor. I walk with a swagger, but I speak the world with a strong survivor. With a strong survivor. With a strong They are both of them are doing like detail, like a lot of details, you know. And you, to be honest with you, like Danny Arnold said, motion is lotion. Yeah, I mean, if you want to actually see every detail in what they are doing, both of them, it's impossible to watch it once. Okay, you have to watch it like couple times and actually focus on every round, watching couple times every round. All right, so you see like a lot of follow-ups to what to the thing that Dexter was doing, the rhythm, the basic rhythm, creating the rhythm, okay, going down, following up with some kind of very similar move, but at the same time adding his own taste, his own, you know, spice. All right, so yeah, that's a lot of follow-ups, but this is what makes this round more like a conversation. And also we cannot forget about the main topic, which is being loose, not contracting, not uh, being stiff. Okay, so yeah, let's watch one more round from Dexter and one more round from Nico before we finish.
Let's go, Dexter. Let's go, Dexter.
Crazy. Wow. Yeah. Look, does it look like attacking the music? This one. Does it look like attacking the music? Wait. Here, the whole part when he's putting his hand on the ground and he's reacting to the music. Tell me if it look like attacking the music, or if it just look like he's reacting to the music, and he's doing this effortlessly, like he's not putting a lot of effort in it. Okay, just being present, staying present, and focusing on the feeling. Okay. Wow. You see, this is dancing effortlessly without putting too much pressure on ourselves and just staying focused, staying present in the moment. Sorry, staying present in the moment, all right? Not tensing, not, contracting too much, just living in the moment, like focusing on that present state. Now, watch what Nico is doing. Okay, he's responding in a very mature, very powerful way. Like, I would say his response was a beast response. Why? Because he was watching. If you watch again the round of Dexter, you're gonna see that he was watching his round very, very close. Like, he was focusing on what he's doing. Okay, and why? I cannot say exactly why he was doing this because I'm not in his mind, but I assume, okay, that he was analyzing this in the moment. Like I said, Dexter was very, very present in the moment when he was dancing, but also Nico was very present when he was watching him dancing. So he can actually analyze everything and just save some parts, some points, create some kind of anchor, all right? And he can respond later in a conversation way, as I told you, all right? But now he gonna just raise up a little bit the tone of the conversation. So the conversation in this round, we're gonna be a little bit more intense, all right? So yeah, let's jump into it.
Aïe, aïe, aïe. Mais oui, mais oui. Nickel. Nickel. Aïe. Aïe, aïe. Yes, yes. Aïe, aïe. Aïe, aïe, aïe. Aïe, aïe, aïe.
You see what I said? He's answering, he's responding exactly the same way. I mean, not exactly the same way, but in the very, very similar way that what Dexter was doing here. Let me find it. He sit down here. You see, he's playing here like this. Okay, he's playing here like this, and then we can see Nico sitting down, smiling. Smiling. Okay, and he's responding in the same way. I mean, in the same way, in the same position, not the same way, but same position. Look, he's sitting down and he's smiling. Look, you see, he's smiling, and now he's in the same position. In same position, he's responding in his own way. Okay, reacting to the music, not attacking the music. Look, see, this is crazy. Here, another thing, you see, Dexter did something like this. Oh, yeah. He's playing here. Okay, so after, when he was in this position, he transitioned to this position. Now he's transitioned to another position. Look. He's going down. Look at the positioning of his body, okay? Here. Now he did something like that. Oh my God, sorry. Here. He's just sliding with his head, with his body. But it's not over. He's gonna slide once again, okay? Look. Here. Did you see that? Yes. Now, let's fast forward to the Nico's part when he's responding on another thing, okay? On the whole part, not only on the position when he was sitting down, okay, but here. After this position, he's responding for everything in the next couple seconds. Now he's gonna be sliding. Now he changed the position. You see, he's on his chest, and he's in the same position. I mean, same position. Let's say the mechanic of this position is the same. Now he's playing very, very similar, but in his own taste, originality. That's it. You see? And that's why I said I love to look up the answers, not only in my dance when I'm practicing, but also outside of it. Because if I'm watching stuff like this, I'm trying not to be hyped. I'm not trying to overreact. I'm just trying to analyze this, and I can watch it like 100 times. And also, because I know Nico and I know his dance, I know him as a person, okay, very, very well. It's easier to me to actually analyze his conversations and battles. But, okay, he is the one who taught me to actually sit down, watch, and analyze other dances, because then I can see, okay, they are not tensing, they are not contracting, they are just being with the music, they are be in the moment, they are present, and they are reacting to the music. Okay, they are not attacking it. So as you can see, this is like art to me, more like it's not a battle, as I said, it's an exchange, it's like a conversation. So let's maybe just watch one more round from Dexter and one more round from Nico, and yeah. Oh my God. Okay. I'm glad that I stayed, because now I remember what's gonna happen. So watch the round of the Dexter and then watch the response, please.
Let's go.
Done Danny Arnold said there is a language. Exactly, there is a language. So they both talk in the same language, but again, it's not an argument. Like, they are not trying to shout at each other, you know? They are just trying to share their perspective, their, like, say, argument on some topic, okay? And they are just exchanging in a conversation. But here in this round, watch it close, very close, and just focus. This is the last round. We're not gonna watch the last 2 rounds. We're just gonna watch Dexter and Nico in this round. And watch again. Dexter, he gonna use some concept. Nico gonna respond, but he go also in this round. We're gonna dictate his own arguments in this conversation. Okay, so even very, very, very important thing to actually pinpoint to highlight here is that DJ, I think it was Sam, but I'm not sure, Samuel, but here DJ made a perfect job. He just helped them in this conversation, because at the beginning we can see, like, the beginning of the conversation, they are setting up the tone, blah blah blah, okay, they are introducing, they are starting, then they are slowly getting into the right conversation, okay, in the main, I would say, cherry. And then now we have the third round, which is like, you know, the last phase of the conversation. Now they are just sharing, very energetic, okay? And after this we got the ending part, which is like lowering down the energy, but they are still gonna be finishing the conversation with the dot at the end, okay? But yeah, let's watch this round, and I'm not gonna talk for now. Let's go.
Let's go.
Crazy. Look, now the atmosphere is going up. Dexter just finished. He just handed him the energy or the item or whatever, the concept. And he is taking the challenge, but he's not gonna be like dancing on Dexter's terms. He's gonna just use his terms and transition to his own arguments. Let's go. And the ending when he is going back to the concept here, you know, wow, look, now he's going back, he's catching the concept from the beginning. Take this back. You see, he just handed him back his own concept. So he took the challenge, he responded, he respond. Now he's going back to the initial challenge, okay, initial concept. Now he's saying, you see, you can take it, all right. I got it, you can take it. Now the reaction, this is crazy, you know, this battle, this conversation, this exchange is crazy. I'm telling you, this is one of my favorite, okay. But from this we can learn a lot, like a lot of information we can take out from this exchange. And this is what I really suggest to, for anyone who would like to just analyze this. I'm just posting the link in the chat so you can just check this out for yourself. You can analyze this if you want, and yeah, just take the knowledge, you know, just take the knowledge. So okay, let's I'm thinking, yeah, let's finish this. Let's finish this battle because it's only 4 minutes left. So I just don't want to finish the stream like this. So let me just finish the battle, and yeah, we can have a short conversation at the end, and that's it. Let's go. Now, as I told you, the DJ is setting up the conversation, and he's saying like at the tone, and he's saying like, let's go slowly to the end, okay? Because this is the last round, so let's watch it. They're gonna be slowly like treated like yeah, as I told you, like beginning, you know, the part where you are actually saying more, and ending part, okay? So yeah, let's now watch the ending part.
Let's call this thing.
You see, like he's ending, like he's finishing this conversation. So the way he's finishing here, I just remember this battle. Like, I don't want to say battle because, as I told you like hundred of times today, for me this is conversation. This is more than battle, okay? But for the purpose of the event or something, I'm gonna say like he's ending this exchange. All right. So So you see the reaction of the people. And now he's just finishing. That's it. That's my last round. That's the last thing I want to say. Go.
Let's go.
Mm. And this move, did you see that? Look at his feet. Look. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on? We see the shit. They just put it at the end. Oh. See? So this is it. This is um what I said before. Like, you see, they are very chill. Okay, they are not. Um. Oh my god. Wait, my cam is okay. Let's go. Okay, what I was saying, like, they are very chill, so they are not tensing, they are not contracting their muscle, they are not trying to fit and murder the music, they are just flowing with the music, they are just connecting with the music, okay? And this is it, like, so the main topic was working on stiffness in our dance. And I would say to remember that it's not only about physical aspect, it's also about mental aspect. Okay, try to, and this is my experience, once again, I'm just sharing this, maybe it will help someone. I'm trying to dance in a 10% of my actually power, to chill out, to lose myself up, and to make my body a little bit more connected to the music while I'm dancing, while I'm training or performing if I need it. Then I'm also trying to create the best connection, the best relationship I can create with the music at that moment, and staying present, and also present and focused in the moment. Okay, so this is what was helping me and what is helping me when I need it. And yeah, just remember that not everything what we do in dance is linked to physical problems. Okay, sometimes it's mental, emotional problems, but don't forget to look up outside of dance, and everything will be fine. So Yeah, I was planning to make this live stream a little bit shorter today, but I was having fun testing YouTube because, as I told you, once again, I just transitioned from Twitch. But I'm almost 100% sure I'm gonna stay on YouTube and I'm gonna just stream in English. Hope I hope that it was okay. It was understandable for you because, as you know, this is not my first language, but I feel much more comfortable, I think, in English than in Polish. I don't know why, but yeah, maybe it's because I'm working every day and I'm talking every day in English a lot. And yeah, and it's a little bit more comfortable for me, but also it's a training for me. So it's more than actually more than it's like dancing to sorry, Danny Arnold said it's like dancing to a story that's in the mind. Yeah, yeah. If we are talking about you know what I said before, the stiffness, right? You mean yeah? So you are saying this to the sorry. You see, I said like the English is my second language, but I feel much more comfortable. But now I'm like, oh my god, I'm looking up for the word. So yeah, it backlashed really quickly. But doesn't matter. I'm not afraid of making mistakes. I'm also here to learn and expanding my English, you know. So Danny Arnold, it's like dancing to a story that's in the mind. You said it to which part of my monologue? Please, please clarify me this because I would like to say a little bit more about it before we finish. All right, it will be very very helpful. So while I'm gonna be waiting for your answer, I'm gonna finish the thoughts about the streaming. Whatever I do on this channel, I do for myself, but also if I can help myself and if I can at the same time help someone else because someone else can find some values in my experience and my perspective, that's fine. That's totally fine. So even if it's one, two, 3,000 people, doesn't matter. Even one person, half person is perfect for me. Donnie Arnold, I was referring to the dance conversation. Exactly. Exactly. It's like dancing to a story that's in the mind. And it's very yeah, it's I would say this is very accurate, because if we're gonna just put it onto the on this, look, on this, okay? All of them, both of them, they didn't know the story. They were just, like you said, having a dance conversation, but they were creating this on spot, all right, in the moment, just because they were present enough, focused, and they were presenting their story, their stories to each other. Okay, and yeah, this is, in my opinion, beauty of dance. All right, but we need to remember that we don't have to fit in any, like, the brackets that people are creating or anything. We have to be ourselves and we have to dance with our souls. We have to express ourselves. We have to stay true to ourselves and we have to be present. Okay, yeah. All right, so god damn, I don't want to finish, but yeah, today I have to finish earlier. Yeah, I need to just rest a little bit because even me today I had a workshops. So I was traveling to the different city. I was giving a workshop 3 hours, then 2 hours I was going back to my city. And yeah, once again, I would like to say thank you to all of you that were present here and were watching me. Danny Arnold, you're the MVP. Thank you, man. I'm really appreciated that you actually spend your time to watch it, to type the comments, to talk with me, to interact. Thank you so much, man. This is very, 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 very important to me because we build this, all of this we build together. So this is, you know, for someone like me, that means a lot. And yeah, thank you so much. I hope you're gonna stay with me a little bit more in the future, in the next live stream, maybe if you're gonna have time. I hope the community will be growing because I would like to create even more stuff for you people, for me and for you. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you see? I'm already a little bit tired, but yeah, I'm gonna just finish. So my plan is to actually create much more stuff for myself, but also for you. So yeah, so I want to do much more here on YouTube, and I hope this community will be growing. So yeah, that's it. Um, one last thing, I would like to ask for like button. Okay, so please click the like button because I don't know if it's working, but I heard that on YouTube it's working. Yeah, I need a little bit of sleep. Yeah, that's true. Uh, and the good dinner, you know, dinner, good dinner, some kind of tea or whatever. So yeah, as I said, um, if you can please leave the a like button, hit the like button because I don't know if it's true, but I heard that on YouTube it's helping a lot. And if you like my channel, if you just find any value in it, like inside my channel, go in, stay for a little bit longer, subscribe, and yeah, and new things are coming, but the shorts, they are all the time posting. I'm posting them all the time on the channel. Yeah, thank you so much once again, all of you. Love you. I had a really good time here, and yeah, um, have a good day, have a good evening, have a good everything. It depends where you are, you know, whatever you are in the globe. Thank you so much. See you next time, and love you guys.